have a photo to show you that is right here. Now, it doesn't look like too much in the photo, but the colors from several different photos. I like this guy for the center. The lighting is pretty. He's in nice dapple photos. I used these three, this guy for the middle, and my horse over here. I got what I'm going to do. I'll change things a little, but I got my composition worked out. Paint from your photo or from your head. You can use all sorts of different elements when you're composing your piece. And I want you guys to watch closely how I use the brushes. As I was sketching this, I had in mind an artist that I really like, and his name is Daniel Garber, this fellow right here. In that scene I saw a lot of very, very textural things. You could almost see a lot of the leaves on the trees stand out against the sort of purple and dark blue background. So I had this in mind as how I wanted to try to paint this picture. So instead of big blocky colors here, I'm working with kind of smaller brush strokes and a lot of shapes as opposed to a great big wash. So that's another thing for you to remember. Think about your piece and how you want to execute it. Have an idea of what you want it to look like before you start. Then you know what brush to use, you know how much water to use against how much paint. Before I start, I like to mix some colors up that I like. See this little strip on the side here? If you use every color on the palette, it's not going to work well for you. It's going to be a better piece compositionally. It's going to be more harmonious. It's going to have more grace if you figure out your colors ahead of time. I have about, in my studio, probably 24 brushes that I use. These are my favorites. This is a good working choice for anything that you want to paint. If you want to do a big wash, you want to do like a flat sky color like you did in your last piece, these are great. If you have something that you want to correct, you want to dab a little water on it and take some paint out, this is going to work the best. This is the one that I use the most. This is the one I probably will use tonight for the little bit I'll paint. Smaller brushes you want to save pretty much for the end, unless you have something really specific you want to do. This is for detail. You want to establish your composition with like a good medium-sized to a large brush before you start putting the details in. The details should be the finish. Now this might, especially to those of you who are younger, this might look exceptionally tedious, but it actually comes together pretty quickly. Just, you know, standing up there on that hillside, this was about, I don't know, 45 minutes worth. About all I can do is show you how I paint and hope that that helps you.